Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Cafe. My name is Mohammed Ali and in this video we will learn all about method overloading, or you can say static polymorphism in object oriented programming, and also we will do the implementation of method overloading concept in Visual Studio using C#. And then at the end of this video we will discuss the difference between method overloading and method overriding, or you can say the difference between static polymorphism or dynamic polymorphism. So in the previous video tutorial we have successfully learned about the polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism, and we have also implemented the whole concept of method overriding concept in the previous video tutorial. So if you have not watched our previous video tutorial, then please go and watch that video first. So what is static polymorphism? In static polymorphism, the response to a method is the compile time. So that is why it is also called static binding, or you can say method overloading. We will understand this more clearly when we do the implementation in Visual Studio using C#. So let's discuss these important points about the method overloading. So basically in method overloading we define multiple methods with the same names but changing their parameters. Method overloading can be performed either within a class, within a same class we can perform the method overloading, and also as well as between the parent-child class. Also we can apply the inheritance concept in method overloading. So that is why I write here that is re-implementation of parent class method in child class, which is basically the concept of inheritance. So there are two conditions basically. We can perform the method overloading concept, or you can say we can implement the method overloading concept within the same class, as well as we can also do it by applying the inheritance concept. We can overload a method in child class, and for that it does not require any permission from its parent class method. So let's understand this through implementation, and we will explain each and every point of that. So let's create now project method overloading and click OK. And our new project method overloading is launched successfully. So first of all we will implement the method overloading concept within a class, and we will run the app, and then we will implement it using the inheritance concept. So for within the class, let's create here a method public void multiplication, and this method will basically accept two parameters, and that will be double data type input 1, double input 2. And let's copy paste this same method, and we will just change their data types to integer, integer. Okay, we have to go alongside with the definition, or you can say these important points. That is, method overloading is basically that is we define multiple methods with same names. We define multiple methods with same name. You can see this multiplication and multiplication. So method with same names but different parameters, or you can say by changing their parameters. So you can see that same names but changing their parameters. So let's do that. Console.write line result equals to plus, and then we will multiply these two. So we can say input 1 multiply with input, make sure put a semicolon here, and let's display here a message just to differentiate, and we can say method with integer parameters is called. And let's copy this, and we will change it for the download, and here we can say method with double parameters is called double data type, and this is integer. This one is, you can see that this is double data type. So we can say program p equals to new program, and then by using p object we can say p dot multiplication. Now which method among these two will be called, because both of the methods are same and they are with the same name, but just their data types are different. Okay, the first one is with double data type and the second one is with integer data type. So which one will be called, it depends total upon, that is which type of values we are sending. So first let's send integer data type values, that is 2 and let's say 5. Now if I press Ctrl F5, and you can see that is method with integer data type is called. Okay, and the result is 10. Now let's change this value to double data type, that is 2.3, and let's say the second one will be 5.7, or let's say 5.2. and now let's run the app, and you can see that method with double data type parameter is called, result equals to 11.96. So it totally depends upon, that is which data type values we are sending to these methods. So only that method will be executed and the other one will be ignored. Okay, so when we send the double data type, only this method execute because it accepts the parameters from the main as a double data type. And if we change it to integer, then it will run this method and it will ignore this one. So this is basically we perform the implementation of method overloading within a class. Now how we can do this, we can apply the concept of method overloading by using the parent-child relationship. So for that, what I am going to do, I am going to create another class here so that we can see if we can do it using inheritance. So I will say, let's call it as parent, P-A-R-E-N-T, parent class. And here I will cut this method from here. Okay, and I will pass that method here, and now I will make this program as a child class for the parents. Okay, and now let's send first the double data type values. Now if I run the app, Ctrl F5, then you can see that method with double data type parameter is called, result is 11.96. and now let's change these values to 2 and 5, the integer data type values now. Okay, so now if I run this app, then you can see that is method with integer data type parameter is called and its result is 10. So you can basically perform the method overloading either within a class or as well as between the parent-child classes, which is basically to follow the inheritance concept. And there is no need for a child class to ask for a permission from its parent, just like we did for the method overriding. Okay, here there is no need for permission. The methods are calling just on the data types. Okay, that is which type of data we are sending to the methods as a parameters. In method overloading, we define multiple methods with the same names but changing their parameters, which means with different parameters. But in method overriding, we define multiple methods with the same name and also with the same parameters. While in method overloading, this can be performed either within a class as well as between the parent-child class. But in method overriding, the method overriding can be performed only between the parent-child class. That is, we have to follow only the inheritance concept to perform the method overriding. And here in method overriding, the child class must ask for a permission to perform its action, and for that, with the parent class method we use the virtual keyword, and with the child class method we use the override keyword. While in method overloading, we can overload a method in child class, and for that we does not require any permission. The child class does not require any permission from its parent class method. So in this video tutorial, you have successfully learned about the method overloading, and also you learn about the difference between the method overloading and method overriding. So yeah, that's it for this video. Take care of yourself and bye for now.